as a introduction session. Okay, let's keep it as an introduction session, which is very similar to your workshop kind of thing, because the reason is, as there are few people who are new. Okay, please be patient who are already gone through this part, because today we are not starting the regular class. Probably in 1-2 days we will be starting the regular class. Okay,
Hello.
I just want to make you understand the content which is there in our
అదే కదా నేను బ్యాగ్ లో సర్దేసింటాను.
Please go on mute. I'm sorry. So the content which we are going to discuss for next couple of months, okay, how it is going to benefit you all, okay, is what we are going to see as part of our syllabus. So I will not take much time for this introduction session. This is a very basic demo kind of session. Okay, see, the ultimate thing is like, we should know what kind of content that we are discussing and what is the depth of that content and how is it benefit to me. Okay, is what everyone has to understand what exactly this content is. Okay, let me just explain you the process. So as you already know that you have decided to take the Selenium with Python course, so there may be multiple reasons, okay, for what you would be taking this course, because the important thing is like everyone wants to have their career in IT. Okay, if they wants to have a career in IT, they would prefer to have for 30 years of their career. So there are multiple options of their choosing their career to build, such as development, testing. Okay, we have other non-technical jobs, like non-technical management kind of jobs, like be a business analyst, you can be a project manager, okay, program manager kind of stuff. So out of all these things, okay, there is a phase called testing phase in SDLC lifecycle. So which is very important for all the companies to have tested, okay, to have tested of their application which they are going to release in market. So that means there is a huge life span for the testers. Until the companies are existing, testers will be existing. So this is a very important thing that everyone should understand. So everyone should understand that testing is a very important phase of SDLC lifecycle. So in this, what we are understanding here is, let me just make it more clear to you. So when testing is more important for every one of us, okay, so now what we have to do is, we have to choose in a smart way what kind of testing I should prefer to get a job, and that will sustain me for next 30-40 years, okay, of my IT career. So there are two options which you can go with. One is you can go with manual testing, and other is you can go with automation testing. So when you are going with manual testing, so there is again a limitation. A lot of companies are not recruiting, okay, are not ready to recruit those candidates who are having only manual testing background or manual testing knowledge, because see, they would prefer someone who can do both manual testing and automation testing. Okay, so they wouldn't be preferring candidates who wants only manual testing, because any company who hires people who pays to the candidates, okay, they would think that I want a multi-skill candidate who can do, okay, every other task of testing. All the full stack testing can be done by him. Okay, this is a very important thing that every company is thinking of. So what I am trying to tell you all is, choosing a career smartly is important. So choosing automation testing over manual testing is important. The reason, because it will have a long career, and on top of it, every company is looking for automation tester nowadays. Okay, the era is completed, so no company is now looking for a pure manual tester. Every company is looking for automation tester. So when I say automation tester, I have again two options. So when the concept itself says automation testing, you will have to learn two things. You have to learn a tools, automation and testing tool. Okay, and on top of it, you should also learn a programming language. Okay, so when I say automation testing, there are two things which we should learn. So what is the tool that we need to learn? The tool is nothing but Selenium tool. Okay, the tool is nothing but Selenium tool, because because okay, if you see my screen, if you're able to see my screen, okay, Selenium is a open source tool. Open source, I mean to say, the source is open to everyone. It is a free downloadable tool. You don't need to pay. So every company would be preferring a tool which can do a lot of tasks, okay, which can do automation without paying some amount, okay, and then utilizing it. So the best tool that is available in the market for testing is called automation with Selenium. Selenium is the best automation tool which is available because it is a free source. On top of it, it supports multiple browsers. That means you can work in Chrome browser, you can work in Mac OS, you can work in, Firefox. Am I audible? Is my voice not audible? Hello.
Yes, sir, you are audible. Yeah, you
You're
are.
audible. Audible.
I'm sorry. Whoever it is not audible, please rejoin again, okay? Because people are pinging me, so please rejoin, okay? Thank you. So what I'm trying to tell is, I'll try to tell every concept very neat and clear, okay? Like a layman understanding to you. You can see my syllabus. My syllabus is the most standard syllabus that you can find anywhere in the market, okay? I mean, in any institute or any kind of place, because I'm going to cover every concept of Python and Selenium and frameworks. Okay, I'll tell you my syllabus. Okay? Before that, I would just make you understand what is the basic introduction about Selenium. So, what is a Selenium? Selenium is just a browser automation tool. Okay? Browser automation tool means what? It it connects to a browser. Okay, it's a third-party software. It connects to a third-party software. Okay, so what happens is it's a third-party software. Selenium itself is a third-party software. It connects to a browser. It can be any browser. So and then automates it automates okay the browser. It automates the browser application. That means you can launch any application on top of browser, and that application can be automated using Selenium. That is a simple understanding of Selenium. Why it is required? Because we are doing something called manual testing. Manual testing means what? I'm not using any programming language, I'm not using any tool, okay, I'm just doing a manual uh, testing. That means I'm trying to find whether that particular element is existing or not, whether the functionality is working or not as per the requirement. That is called manual testing. But when it comes to automation testing, I have to do the same kind of validation, but using some code. Okay, using that code, and in order to write that code, you need to have some tool. Understood, right? The tool should insist you to do the automation. The tool is nothing but Selenium. Okay, Selenium is the best automation tool that is used in almost 95% of companies existing in the market. Okay, almost every company is having automation Selenium. Just a minute. Okay, I hope you are clear, right? So now coming to the syllabus part. Okay, I would try to help you understanding my syllabus. So how it is benefit to you and what we are going to discuss. So let me open my syllabus. You can also find it. Okay, this is my syllabus. So for my syllabus, we are not going to see only Selenium. We are going to see so many things apart from Selenium also. Okay. First, what is a prerequisite? That means what should be known by people before they learn my course. I could say zero, because I am going to teach you from the scratch, which means I'm going to teach you from Python also. So I'm going to teach you Python course also. Okay. So who all can learn this course? Who all can learn this course? Anyone who are from manual testing background, who doesn't have coding knowledge, who don't want to have, who are not much into coding, who wants to be in IT for a very long time, because you have to choose your career smartly, right? This point of time only, okay? Because if you want to stay in IT for minimum 30 years as your complete lifespan, you cannot sustain in a non-technical job rules. Okay, if you are learning a tool, suppose Oracle tool or any other tool, you cannot sustain in market for long time because a new tool will replace it. Again, you have to learn a new tool. Again, a new tool will replace it. That is a different process. You cannot be a static person when you are learning a tool, because you may lose your job. Why? Because a new tool is replaced, the demand will go to the tool. So the old tool is nowhere used. I'll give you a simple example. We have something called SVM, which was used before Git comes. SVM is completely exhausted now. That means no company is going to use it. Only hardly 1-2% of companies use it. Understood, right? Git came and Git completely replaced. People who are working only on SVM as admins, they lost their jobs. There you don't need any coding. So if you want to survive in IT for a very long career, you should have at least one programming knowledge, language knowledge. Okay, it can be Python, Java, or any other language. Okay, Python is the easiest language that is existing right now, okay, compared to any other programming languages or scripting languages that are existing. The reason, because it is easy to understand, it is easy to code, it can do lot of things how Java can do. It can do the same automation what Java can do. Java is much complex compared to Python. Okay, the learning and logical coding that you write in Java is much and much larger and much tough. You can just compare it. You already know, I guess. A lot of people know what is the difference between Java and Python. So if I can code the same way in an easy way, if I write 50 lines of code in Java and same code I write in 10 lines in Python in an easy way, okay, and the task is same, the task that is done is same by both of the languages. So why would people prefer to have a code which is complex, like 50 lines? They'll go with 10 lines, and that to be ease. So that is what my understanding is. So choosing Python over Java is much and much benefit, not only for today or for this course. It will help you throughout your career, because if you want to sustain in IT for a very long time, you should have programming language. This is very important. Whatever people say, learning a tool doesn't help. Being into non-technical IT, you will not get good packages. You be a automation tester, learn programming language, do coding, you will have huge packages. Okay, you will have a long career. Until the company is existing, testing will be there. Testing means automation testing exists. Okay, this is what the proper understanding of learning this course. Okay, this should be kept in mind for every one of you before you start your course. Okay, so how it is benefited for you and what kind of things that we are going to see in our syllabus is what I'm going to tell you now. Okay, if you see, I will start with Python basics, which means I will discuss the complete programming language. Okay, see, Python can be called as programming or scripting language. I'll explain you tomorrow or day after tomorrow, when the online team asked me to start the original class. Okay, please be patient. I know people will coming 1-2 days now, but I just want confirmation of the batch, so that I would start it as soon as the batch is confirmed. I can start the regular classes. Okay, you please understand. So then on top of it, we will discuss Python course, complete Python course, which means we will see how to install Python. Okay, Python variables, keywords, literals, data types, conditional statements, loops. Okay, object oriented programming. Okay, then we will see about exception handling, file handling. So we will see almost everything as part of Python along with my class, which would be 7 to 10 days. On top of it, you will be also getting 170 videos of Durga sir complete Python course, okay, which will be only for those people who enrolled my course. Clear, right? Okay, this is the first step which we will be seeing as part of our course. After learning Python, we will discuss about Selenium concepts. So which means we will be discussing about all the UI components and how to automate them. Suppose there is a text box, how to automate it. There is a drop down, how to automate it. There is an alert, how to automate it. So how to automate a complete website is what we will discuss. Okay. So I will give you guarantee after completing this Selenium concept, okay, which will be for 10 to 15 days. This till this level, you will be able to automate any website. That guarantee I can give to everyone if you practice my class every day basis. Because I will tell you class in a very neat and clean way, as I am trying to tell you like a layman understanding. There is no complex words used. Okay, it's most simple. No matter it's a very tough code also, I'll make it simple and I'll try to understand, make you understand. Okay, so this is the way the teaching would be there, and this is the way uh, understanding would be there. Okay, so first we will say Python. We will discuss about Python. Live class will be there. Recorded videos will be provided to you. Okay, on top of it, 170 complete Python course videos will be sent to you by DURGASOFT online team once you enroll the course. Then we will discuss about Selenium concepts, all the Selenium concepts. By the end of this course, I mean this content, what you will be able to do, that guarantee I will provide you. You can be able to automate any website. I'll share you some 4 or 5 websites. You would be able to automate the complete 4 or 5 websites. Okay. After that, what we will discuss? We will discuss the frameworks. So what is a framework? Framework is like a design pattern which has been built, okay, which the programming language provides you. Okay, if you see Django, Django or Django, people say. So Django is a development framework, right? Using the Django framework, you can build application, you can develop the applications. That is a development framework for Python. For Python, there are testing frameworks. In Java also, you have testing frameworks and development frameworks. In Java, the testing frameworks are JUnit, TestNG, okay, data-driven framework, keyword-driven framework, hybrid framework. These are all the frameworks. In Python, the names are little different, but they are equal to your Java, okay, because it is a different programming language, right? So it has a different framework. So what is the use of learning this framework? Using this framework, you can build projects. You can build the automation framework. You can able to code. You can able to run test case. You can able to execute test case. You can do lot of, okay, test case development using the framework. Okay, you can run the test cases. You can generate the results. All these things your framework will help. So we are not going to see only single framework. We are going to see PyTest framework, which is very important, called JUnit. In Java, it is called JUnit. In Python, you say PyTest framework or unit test framework. That we will see. Then on top of it, data-driven framework we will see. Okay. Then what we will see? Then we will see page object model design pattern. How to create pages. Okay. This is what we will see. Then we will see BDD framework. Okay. How many frameworks we are seeing? BDD framework, data-driven framework, unit test framework. Then we will see PyTest framework. So 4 frameworks we will see. Complete end to end. Okay. How to? Not a single very basic framework. PyTest is nothing but it is equal to TestNG in Java. If you know TestNG, similar to TestNG in Python, we have PyTest framework. So we are seeing data-driven framework, TestNG, unit test framework, and BDD framework. So 4 frameworks we are going to see. Out of 4 frameworks, we are going to do 2 projects. Okay, how many projects? 2 end-to-end projects we are going to discuss, like automation approach. That means how to develop a framework from the scratch. That we will discuss in the class. Okay, you're clear, right, everyone? So 4 frameworks we are discussing, which will take a lot of time for us. Okay, it is not a single day because discussing every framework. So by the end of this thing, you will be able to develop your own framework. You understood, right? By the end of this, what is the guarantee? You will be able to develop your own framework. So we are going to see Python, we are going to see Selenium concepts, we are going to see frameworks, 4 frameworks, 2 projects. Then we are also going to see Git and Jenkins. Git and Jenkins, the overview of the Git and Jenkins, how it runs, how it happens in companies. Okay, that part we will discuss. Then we will see API testing. See, the concept is not done still. Okay, we are going to see API testing. API testing is like extra course I'm giving. From here, everything that comes is extra course. So we are going to see API manual testing using Postman and API automation testing using Python PyTest framework. So we will see both API manual testing and API automation testing, because if you want to go for interview, if you want to crack interview, you should know both manual testing, automation testing, API testing, DB testing. This is called full stack testing. You should know all of this four. Understood, right? So I will be showing you API testing, both manual and automation, which is covered in this course. Actually, this is a separate course. Python is a separate course. API testing is a separate course. Manual testing also I'll tell you. That is also separate course. But I want to include everything in one course, okay, which is free, which is the additional course content to you, okay, as part of Selenium with Python. The namesake it says only Selenium with Python, but we are covering everything as part of it. We will discuss manual testing completely, manual testing concepts we will discuss. Then agile methodology, Jira tool, how to design story cards, how to assign it, how to raise a bug, everything in real time, how a real-time tester will test the application using the story cards in agile. Okay, in agile scrum meetings, what are all this, what are scrum ceremonies, all these concepts will be covered as part of agile. So you will be getting a real-time exposure by showing you Jira tool. You will be getting manual testing knowledge, you will be getting automation testing knowledge, you will be getting API testing knowledge. Okay, both manual and automation using API testing. All these things I will show you. After that, this is what the complete course of Selenium with Python, but it is equal to full stack testing, right? Because we are trying to cover everything. Then what I will provide, then I will provide you interview preparation. In the interview preparation, I'll share you sample resume, how to prepare a resume. Okay, you just need to get that resume and change the details as per your requirement. I will share you HR contacts. You don't need to worry. Okay, I'll share you 100 plus HR contacts to you directly. Okay, 100 plus HR contacts who are in requirement of Selenium with Python testing. So 100 plus HR contacts I'll share you. Important interview questions I'll share you. Because when you go for interview, they'll ask you Python programs. So what kind of program they will ask you? I'll give you some 50, 60 dumps. Those are more than enough for 2.5 years experience. Okay. So those two, understood, right? Those 50, 60 programs I'll provide you. Then important interview Selenium questions I'll provide you. HR contacts I'll provide you. Resume I'll provide you. Okay. So I'll provide you a WhatsApp group. We'll create a WhatsApp group once the allotment and once a batch is confirmed, once the people are confirmed, then a WhatsApp group is created. Every day I'll share you materials over there. Okay, updates, any information I'll share you over there. Any doubt session we can have in that. You don't need to wait until next day I come. You can directly post a doubt and people who knows they can answer it, else I will answer it. So this is a mode of working. Okay, so the course duration is around 40 to 45 working days. Okay, weekend there is no class as per DurgaSoft online team process. Okay, and on top of it, okay, you can claim of 2 to 3 years of experience, 2 to 2.5 years of experience directly after this course is complete. Okay, because see, people says 4 years, 5 years you can keep, but that is not true. Okay, that is not true. Because there is no person in the world who can teach you and get you experience of more than 3 years. So that is a wrong commitment. Commitment which I provided is the exact commitment. You can directly go and claim experience of 2 to 3 years. Okay, by the end of my course, you can get as many as you can calls, and you can attend as many interviews as you can. I'll provide the HR contact. So don't need to worry about it. Okay, recorded sessions will be provided to you every day basis by DurgaSoft online team. Okay, even you miss the class, you can get the recording sessions. So you should contact DurgaSoft online team for this. Okay, for recorded sessions, for payment and all. Okay, so the class timing is 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. We can change it as per our flexibility, everyone, once the batch is confirmed. Okay, once the batch is confirmed, we can change it according to the flexibility. So now you can apply for multiple job roles. You can apply for test engineer, you can apply for QA engineer, you can apply for automation tester, you can apply for SDET, software developer and engineering test. You can apply for any of these roles in companies. Okay, you understood, right? So the contact numbers are DurgaSoft online team contacts numbers 720-721-2428. The other one is 88-977-117-990. Okay, you can please contact these two numbers. Okay, and for any kind of requirement, you can just reach to them. They are online team. They would help you to for registration or any kind of details you want. You can please reach to them. Yeah, please ask me any doubts that you have. Hello, any one of you.
Hi,
Yeah,
sir.
sir. Yeah, please carry on.
Okay, continue, no issue.
Yeah, hi, sir. This is Kiran Aucha here.
Yes, yes, please.
Sir, I have one small doubt. Like, let's say the Selenium tools is used for web automations only. Okay. We are using with web automation with Python. Now, my question is, let's say we have a application which is developed in Java. Okay, like you might be heard about that Oracle EBS, which are having some pages in web, having some web pages, and most of the codings are done in a web, like Java part. So it is like a desktop application. So is it possible to test that Java-based form using Python?
Yeah, so you need to understand Selenium is Selenium. See, Python is just a programming language, okay, which is supporting automation. Okay, Java or Python, all these are just programming language. So Selenium, need to understand about Selenium. Selenium can do only web application automation, okay, not desktop application automation. Okay.
Okay.
Selenium will not support any kind of desktop automation. I can take it offline if you want. I'll tell you how to automate it. Okay, but this course,
Sure, sir.
100% of the companies are into web automation. Okay, not just 99. Every company first will go with web application. Then only they will go with desktop application. Okay, so every company is into web application first. They may have desktop application, but that will come in later stages. Initially, every company that want to launch any products in market, they will go with web application. See, if you see Flipkart, Amazon, they have both desktop application. I mean, they have both hybrid application, and on top of it, they also have something called web application. You can directly launch Flipkart or Amazon, Google, and you can able to automate them. You understand? So, what I'm trying to tell is, Selenium is the best demanding tool in. That means every company utilizes it. Selenium can only do web application automation. I can help you if you want any personal need as part of your project requirements. That part of something can be done, but Selenium course, if you want to take up, okay, it's only for web application automation and only for professional. This is the main thing. Other details and all you can please ask them. Okay, probably.
Okay, sure, sir. I got it. If I need, then I will ask in offline.
Yeah, yeah. See, any other details I mean to say apart from the content and subject, you can ask DurgaSoft online team. Okay, I said you the numbers, right? You can please call to this numbers and you can please ask them. They would provide you the details. Okay. Any other details that you want apart from content or anything that you have doubts?
So good morning, sir.
Non-technical questions if you have, you can ask them.
Good morning, sir.
Anyone else? Anyone else? You understood, right? What I'm trying to tell? Everything we are going to see two projects. We are going to see two projects. We are going to see API testing. We are going to see manual testing. We are going to see Jira. We are going to see Python. We are going to see Selenium. We are going to see frameworks. We are going to see Git. We are going to see. I'm going to send 100 HR contacts. I'm going to give you materials. I'm going to interview questions. Okay, all this data will be provided to you. And you got it. You got my point, right? So this is a complete
Yes,
full
sir. Yes,
stack.
sir.
The name it is just Python Selenium, but it is a full stack testing.
Yeah, I got it, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Anyone else? Anyone else?
Hi
Any
sir,
doubt?
this is Shrija.
Yes, please.
Hi sir, this is Shrija.
Yes, please. Tell me.
I'm a manual tester in Infosys, sir.
Okay.
Actually have a doubt. Like we have a Selenium with the Java and Selenium with Python. Both are there.
Yeah.
I mean, Selenium with Java and Selenium with Python. Both have the same opportunities. If you learn, I have one doubt, sir. This
Yeah.
doubt.
So let me tell you. Yeah, this is a nice question. Selenium with Java is existing from a very long time. Okay, because when Selenium
Okay.
was introduced, Java was the first language which could able to implement all the Selenium automation testing. Okay, so Python has
Yes, sir.
come later. Python has come later, which helps in you. So Python can do the same automation which Java can do. Okay, what Java can
Okay.
do, Python can do equally the same level. When it comes to opportunity
Okay.
wise, I could say
Okay.
50% is for Java and 45% is for Python. Okay, and you will have equal. I mean, just 5 to 10% of difference would be there, but you can just go to Naukri because you ask me, I can give you some other detail. Go to Naukri, because Naukri is not my
Okay.
website. Go to Naukri, type
Yes.
this,
Yes.
type Selenium, okay, testing, comma Python. See how many jobs you can find. You can find thousands and
Okay.
thousands of jobs. Okay, not one, two. So that means the
Okay.
demand of Selenium with Python is very huge. You can just find it. Okay, you can just go and Google it and you will understand it. Because Naukri is not my
Yes.
website or
Yes.
I am providing it. It's a generic website where you can find the jobs. So there is a huge demand for it. Huge demand
Yes.
for Selenium with Python, equally with Java. So I said you little 5 to
Yes.
10% difference, but the way of learning is much different. Okay, see, you want to learn Java,
Okay.
it is very tough to you. You want to understand it, you
Yes.
want to code it. It is very tough for someone who is non-coders, who doesn't know
Yes. Yes.
coding,
Right.
who wants to be in IT for a very long time and who wants to have their career in IT in a very proper manner without having much coding experience or knowledge. This is the best platform for them. Okay, because without programming you cannot have a career. That's a very important question. Okay, people say a lot of other things, but coding is what having demanding. Okay, if you see a project manager and an architect in a company, architect will have huge package compared to a project manager. The reason, because project manager is only managing it. An architect is building the product. Clients want someone who build the product, not just to manage. A person who is an architect can also manage it. Okay, but a person who is a architect cannot, I mean, who is a manager cannot build an application. So coding is very important for every company. The managers are depending on the coders, or depending on the architects, or depending on the developers or testers who are writing coding. They are only depending on them. So the amount that you get, or the package that you get, okay, have a sustainable life, have a demanding career, you should be in IT and you should be having programming knowledge. Okay, it can be Java or Python, anything. That should be a very sustainable career. So choosing Selenium with Python is a very accurate profession for your career, because you will have programming knowledge, you will have testing knowledge, you will be doing both manual testing and automation testing, however you are into manual testing.
Okay, sir. Thank you. And one more thing, after completion of this training, will institution provide placements also regarding Selenium with
Yes,
Python?
they will refer the, see, I will give you HR contacts. I already told you. I'll give you this is not part of institution, this is personally to my, but however you can think this is from the common end. Institution will provide you a lot of opportunities. Okay, there will be a lot
Actually,
of,
I'm not a fresher, sir. I'm an IT employee. I mean, no issue, right?
yeah, that's what, this is for everyone. This is for experience more. Okay, see, I said you 2 to 2.5 years of experience you can claim in Selenium with Python. Okay, other experience
Yes,
I
yes.
don't. Suppose you have 10 years, suppose anyone has 10 years experience, They can claim 2 to 2.5 years of Selenium with Python, and other experience they can claim as manual testing. That's not a problem. Or they have any non-IT experience, claim that non-IT has that experience, and 2 to 2.5 years of Selenium with Python experience. Got it, right? So this will help in building your career or starting your career with Selenium with Python. Okay, and then you will have a very sustainable life, because you will have demand in every company. You will have demand jobs in every company about this Selenium and Python. Okay, so you will have a sustainable career throughout your existing throughout the career that is existing. So what I'm trying to tell is, this is like a start. Okay, start to go to Selenium with Python, such kind of initiation that we do. Okay, this is like initial experience that we provide. I'll give you HR context, which has, they have 100, not to 1-2 people. See, suppose there are 100 people, out of 100, maybe 10 people or 15 people will have regular requirements of Selenium and Python. See, one job you need, right? You don't need hundreds of jobs. People need one job. Okay, even though you get placed in 10 companies, you will go and work in one company. That's what the rule. So we have a lot of opportunities, we have a lot of availabilities. So getting one job is more important. So I'll give you that guarantee of, if you attend 5-6 companies, you will easily crack 2-3 out of 5-6. So 2-3 I can give you that guarantee. If you complete this course and you go and learn every day, you just practice what I try to tell you, practice programs which I give you. Okay, that programs is very important. You should have to practice by your own. Okay? So that everything I would take, I already told you, and because the content itself is very strong, you can just find it. See, you can't find any content in such a way that only they will teach only Selenium and Python. I'm trying to tell you API testing, manual testing, Jira, okay, Git, Jenkins, 2 projects, all the frameworks, Selenium concept, Python course. This is a complete package for you. Okay, and HR contacts, resume preparation, interview questions. Okay, understood, right? So all these things will be provided to you as part of. I'll create a group, WhatsApp group. Every day we'll have communication. Okay, so this is the process.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for clarifying.
Thank you so much. Yeah. So I will start the regular class only once I get the confirmation from DurgaSoft online team, mentioning that they can able to ask me to start my class. Okay, until then I cannot start the regular classes. So once I get the batch confirmation, number of people who are confirmed, then only I can start my class. So that if you can make as early as possible, we will start the regular class and we will go with the process, because we know what to do, what is the process, we have a proper structure. So I'm trying to tell you more simple way. The way I'm trying to explain you is very simple and easy and neat and clean, so that everyone can understand. I'll make even a very complex thing into easy one, and I try to make you understand. Okay, so such way of explanation would be there for my end. So don't need to worry about, the content is very strong for us. We know what to do. We have all the things that are available for us. The only thing is that we should learn it, we should practice it every day, we should understand it. If you have any doubts, post it in our group. I'll create a WhatsApp group, I told you. Every day practice it. Every day spend 1.5 hour, practice the things. Programs, I give you some 50-60 programs, practice those. More than enough, you can claim 2 to 2.5 years experience. Okay, so very solid syllabus that we are having. You can just compare it with any syllabus that you have. Okay, you will find it, because I have that guarantee with whatever I'm providing. Okay, because this is very standard. You can just compare. We are trying to see so many other things also.
And one more thing, sir. There is no evening batch, sir. Only morning batch only.
Evening batch I'm planning. Okay. We will discuss. No, we will discuss and decide it. For 1-2 days, let's discuss and decide it. Okay. Once the payments and once the things are happening, we will decide it when we have the class. Okay. How many people are interested
Okay.
for
I mean,
evening? Yeah, for evening part. For
I will.
morning.
I'm also interested.
Mine, sir.
I am also interested in evening batch.
Actually, we are
Evening
on
very
12
interested.
class. Evening only. Yes, sir. Evening.
Yeah, most of the people
Evening
are
what time?
interested in evening, I think so.
Evening.
Yes, sir.
Let's plan it.
Eight, eight.
Let's plan. After evening, what time it would be preferable?
I think
Like
8 to 9
8,
is
sir. 8 to 9. 8 to 9. It's good.
Okay.
Or 6
What
to
is the
7
exact?
also good, sir.
8 to 9 is preferable for all working person.
Yes, sir.
All of them. Okay.
Hello.
Okay, let me talk with this online team because they have started at 8 a.m. Let me talk with them and we will discuss it on tomorrow 8 a.m. we will join and we will discuss finally. Okay, based on everyone's
Yes, sir.
flexibility, we will discuss.
Please look
Tomorrow 8
into
a.m.
this, sir.
we'll join
It's an
and
evening
we
batch.
will discuss it based on everyone's flexibility and all. I will talk with the management also and let's finalize one particular timing. Okay. Because I just want to discuss on everyone's flexibility, not just on my uh, flexibility. I just want to make it more easy for you people on your timings so that it would be benefit for you. So yeah, let's plan it on that particular time. Okay. Tomorrow we will join morning only. We will discuss.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, we will plan it. Tomorrow morning we will join and finally we will get to know everyone's opinion. Based on everyone's flexibility and timing, we will decide when to have this. Okay. Sure. Thank you guys. Thanks a
Sure,
lot.
sir. Thank you.